Good day to you, Sir John Ray Gumao, and to our dearest classmates. Today we are going to tackle about the last topic of English 2, which is the results, discussion, and conclusion. So, the results section presents the key findings of the study based on the research questions or objectives. Data are shown using tables or graphs, each accompanied by a clear and brief interpretation. So, here are the first four general guidelines in writing the research methodology. The first one is to present only relevant results, both negative and positive, based on your objectives. The second one is use clear headings and subheadings following the order of your research question. The third one is to use tables or graphs for quantitative data and describe them briefly in text. The fourth one is to introduce each table or graph with a sentence like Table 1 shows or as table shown in Table 1.
The fifth general guidelines for writing the methodology section. Make sure that the information in your text and tables or figure are complementary. Ensure your text aligns with the data in tables or figures so trends described are reflected in the visuals. Sixth, arrange your table or graph in a logical order or according to the flow of your research or question or objective. Organize tables and figures in a logical sequence that aligns with your research objectives, such as from general to specific or chronologically. 7. Label your table or figures. Label tables and figures sequentially for easy reference and clarity. 8. Double-check your data for accuracy and consistency of the data throughout your paper. Check data accuracy and ensure consistency between text, tables, and figures. 9. Write the summary of your results. Summarize the key findings in a brief paragraph highlighting the most important results without repeating detailed data. 10. Use the active voice as much as possible. Use active voice for clear, more direct writing. 11. Use the past tense. Use past tense to report findings as data collection and analysis have already occurred. 12. Do not interpret your key findings. Present data objectively in the results section. Interpretation belongs in the discussion. 13. Edit your draft. Review and edit your draft to improve clarity, coherence, and fix any errors. 14. The last one. Revise your draft. Revising improves structure and flow, ensure the results are clear and well organized. And that's all. Thank you.
So the discussion section. This section provides and explains an interpretation of all the results in relation to the previous studies presented in the literature review or related studies. Basically, you connect what you was already known to what you found out about your subject of the investigation or what will be the result of your data gathering. So here is the general guidelines for writing the discussion section. The first one is to restate your research problems or objectives as well as the major findings in the first paragraph. So the succeeding paragraph should explain whether your study supports or rejects the previous findings and explain the reason for this. So in this section, you can identify if the findings or the result of your study is either so it support or reject the findings of your related studies or related or literature review. The second one is be guided by the following questions in writing your draft. So even in the discussion section, it is important also to have a draft before finalizing the result or you will be finalizing your discussion of your study. So, the first one is do your result or findings answer your research questions. So ang purpose man dyan nga nag-study ta is to find an answer or or solution about the problem that is existing. So, in this section, imong diri na nimo siya hatagan og answer about sa imong research question so that everyone will be guided or have a clear understanding or result or probably a solution in the certain problem.
The conclusion section summarizes the key findings of the study, starting the main results and how they address the research objectives. It also acknowledges the study limitations such as constraints in time, scope, and methodology. Recommendations for future research or practical application are provided along with the broader implication of study outcomes. In some format, the discussion section instead of presented separately.